and good afternoon. This is Sam Vaughan for Sam Sports Report. In the NHL, the Hurricane will play the Panthers tonight at 7. The NHL, the Panthers have a chance to lock up the series. They lead 3-0. Face-off is at 7. Austin gives some thoughts on the NHL championship and the Florida Panthers, whether the series ends tonight. We'll have more reaction from the NHL. Austin gives his thoughts on the NHL series versus the Panthers and the Hurricane, which is face-off is tonight at 7. Does the series end tonight? And do the Florida Panthers move on?
I'm gonna say yes, it does. Because it seems like the Panthers at the moment they're like playing well. For the Carolina side, I think I know it's kind of tough to like. I know they won't like be able to like kind of overcome a deficit if they do, but I think you have to. I mean, try to maybe win a game in this at least or two in the series because I think if they end up getting swept, that you can't really. I guess you can't rule out the possibility of like the Carolina coach, like his job, like him getting fired. Because I mean, Carolina hasn't had. I looked at the stats. The last time they were in the conference final and had a win, I think it was like 2006 or seven. And I know they've been in the conference finals. I think in the past 7 seasons, I think it's been 2 or 3 different times, and they haven't had any wins out of those.
So does Florida? Is it just 2-1 for a team to win an NHL championship? There, it's a joke, but
Oh yeah, I mean, so actually, it's either the past 5 or 6 seasons that the team that's played in the final has been like a team from Florida between what could be the Panthers are on the verge of doing it again this season. So it's been the Panthers. If you include them this season, they've done it the past 3 seasons, and then before that it was Tampa Bay. So that was an interesting stat. Like the past 5 or 6 seasons, a team being a representative from Florida.
face-off is again at 7 p.m. TT&T True Max TV also. And in the NBA, the OKC will play the Minnesota Timberwolves. Tip is at 7:30. Players to watch out for: Shai Alexander and Anthony Edwards. And the series is 2-1 in Minnesota. Austin gives a reaction to what's going on with this OKC. Here's that him now. Shai Alexander, the most underrated player in the NBA.
Yeah, I would say over. I would have to say that I wouldn't know if I would say most underrated, but I mean, I would say like he is like he would be fitting into the underrated like category because I mean we know like kind of like what for me I know kind of like what he brings to like an NBA team with like Oklahoma City and yeah just him like his ability to like get the team like this far like the past 2 seasons like has been great because yeah they're on the I know they're like they have their series right now with Minnesota. I think my prediction is that Oklahoma City will get to the finals just because I think Oklahoma City's really good this year. I think Minnesota could like make it a series, but I just think Oklahoma City kind of has the ingredients there to get to the finals. And yeah, Shay's really like a big part of like of what Oklahoma how great Oklahoma City is. And then he makes like the players around him good as well.
Baseball, we'll go over the Cardinals. They'll go over the Cubs, Royals, Cardinals, and then give some reaction from Austin. The Reds will play the Royals. The Reds are 26 and 28. The Royals are 29 and 25. They return home for a 3-10 game. Michael Lorenzo will go for the Royals, and Nick Martinez will go for the Reds. Martinez is 2 and 5, but has a very good ERA with 3.43. Michael Lorenzo is having a good season as well. For him, he's keeping the ERA below 4, 3 and 5 with a 3.77. ERA again, first pitch from Kauffman Stadium is at 3:10. Cubs are playing the Rockies right now. The Cubs lead at Wrigley Field. In the St. Louis Cardinals will play the Orioles today at 2:05. That game is underway. Austin gives some reaction to the Cardinals season. All right, Cardinals have met expectations. Blue string at 30 and 23. Just a half game of the Cardinals and veteran leadership emerges of young talent. How do you think the Cardinals are doing? And is that what you would say for a statement among the season?
Yeah, they're doing better than I expected them to do so far. Like, I mean, at this rate, they're at 30 wins of the season, which I didn't see that coming. Like I with the rebuilding year, I saw maybe the win total being lower than what it is now. But I think overall, I like our new hitting coach that we have this year. I think he's like changed stuff up with our offense because I mean the past two seasons I guess the issue was that when we had runners on base, like we weren't like getting the runners in and then like not putting the ball in play. Seems like this year that with this new hitting coach, we're like getting more, we're doing better with like runners in scoring position with like getting the ball in play and like when the batters get out, just making sure they're like productive outs with like getting the runner over to third or like getting the runner from third to home. So that's what's been the difference. And then yeah, the veteran leadership has really been has improved compared to the past two seasons. I know there was I don't know if this has much to do with it, but I know like John Gruden, this was probably a month or two ago where he visited the Cardinals clubhouse and he was with Nolan Arenado and he talked to him about like veteran leadership and it's I don't know if that has all of it to do with it, but it seems like part of that like Nolan's Arenado's veteran leadership has like kind of improved since that like time. So yeah, I think the veteran leadership has been been good this year compared to the past two seasons.
Yeah, so you think it's been a lot better?
Oh, correct. Yeah, it seems like yeah we have the. I mean, Ali Marmol usually got some like he would get like a lot. He get blamed a lot like the past two seasons, but it seems like this year he has like maybe the coaches around him to help him out. Although, yeah, there's still some instances where like he'll still get some of the blame for the games that he loses, but I mean, he won't always be like each. I mean, baseball's a really long season, so each game won't like always be like perfectly managed.
Yeah, yeah, I guess that's true. Key to the success of the Cardinals has been their defense. Is that fair to say? Did you hear
I would
me?
have to say that. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'd say that too. The defense as well. They've been making a lot of their rankings the other day, and they were like ranked, I believe, top in the category. Yeah, this year they have the outfielders they really well as like yeah the fielders with like as far as the defense goes, and then just to go off of that, like I know pitching was the the kind of like the question mark, especially I mean specifically the starting pitching, but the past like I don't know week or so, seeing the starting pitching has like been able to like go like deep into games, all the and stuff, which has helped out our bullpen with not having to use overuse them too much. I know there's still a good amount of season left to go, but I mean, if the starting pitchers are still able to like kind of eat up innings around like 6 or 7 innings, that will like That'll help our bullpen out.
And in baseball, we'll go over the Cardinals. They'll go over the Cubs, Royals, Cardinals, and then give some reaction from Austin. The Reds will play the Cardinals. The Reds will play the Royals. The Reds are 26 and 28. The Royals are 29 and 25. They return home for a 3-10 game. Michael Lorenzo will go for the Royals, and Nick Martinez will go for the Reds. Martinez is 2 and 5, but has a very good ERA with 3.43. Michael Lorenzo is having a good season as well. For him, he's keeping the ERA below 4, 3 and 5 with a 3.77 ERA. Again, first pitch from Kauffman Stadium is at 3:10. The Cubs are playing the Rockies right now. The Cubs lead at Wrigley Field, bottom third, 1-0. Cubs leading. In the St. Louis Cardinals will play the Orioles today at 2:05. That game is underway. Austin gives some reaction to the Cardinals season. That's CM Vaughan Sports for May 26th.